Welcome back. Now, in the previous exercise and the exercise we just did, we see that we had to do a bit of calculation. It was kind of annoying where we had to add things up, then have this, plus 5n plus 4. In interviews, you're never going to do this. And you're asking yourself, Andre, why did you just teach me this? And you're right. But now you at least understand how big O gets calculated. But most of the time, when you go into interviews, there's these set of rules that you're going to follow, where you don't need to do this, and you can just take a look at this function and immediately say what type of big O it is. For example, this function actually just turns into O of n. This function, again, turns into just O of n. And this is a nifty little trick. When we talk about big O, in interviews, most of the time, you're only going to give one of these answers. You're most likely never going to actually calculate precisely O of 3n or O of 3n plus 2 plus 1. So how was I able to simplify our exercises and just say that they're On? And luckily for you, there are just several rules that we can follow when it comes to big O. And there's only 4 of them. By following these 4 rules, instead of doing those small little calculations that we've been doing up until this moment, you can just simplify your life so that big O becomes really, really easy to calculate. Let's tackle the first one. That is rule number 1, worst case. Let's talk about that in the next video.